Hey, Brian from Garage Mahal. Today we have the DRC. This is the DE36W. It's an off-road, high-performance vehicle that has a 1080p camera on board. I gotta tell you, when I was a young boy, I wanted a remote control vehicle that had a camera, and now I have one. So let's see what this does. We'll show you how to connect it to the app, get all that going. Pretty cool. This thing looks great right out of the box. My goodness. It's actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. So let's pull that little plastic shell off. Kind of out of the way. So that is your USB plug to charge it up. And it has your booklet and your little screwdriver to open up all the little compartments on this thing. So let's pull out the booklet, because we're gonna have to go through everything. That looks absolutely awesome. Look at that thing. All right, so that is your, oh, this is great. So underneath, while we're here, so this is basically to fine tune your steering. So if you find it drifts to the right or to the left, and why we'll do that is because you're a four-wheel drive vehicle. You're gonna go hard on this thing, so that will help you correct any type of drift to your right or to your left. So that's an important thing to go through. Let's open up this battery compartment on here. And there's a lot to go through on this vehicle, so definitely read through your manual and make sure that you see everything that you need. So that is your battery. So we're going to keep that compartment off for a quick second. Screwdriver over there. And I'd like to get these open and charging as fast as I can. So that battery is still loose. So this is your USB charger. So you want to hook it in, and it has a clasp on top so you know which way you have the right direction. It'll make a nice little click sound. And then we'll plug it in over here in our charger. And it's lighting up red. Usually what happens is like the light will go out completely when it's fully charged and ready to go. So that is really cool. This is your remote control, which also has a little screw at the bottom. So let's open that up. And a couple more turns of the screw. Open that up, and this thing takes 4 AA batteries. Obviously this is not the rechargeable side, but you can get rechargeable AA batteries. Amazon makes some really good ones. Alright. That is your power hungry remote. Let's put this screw back into play. And we'll just tighten that down. So as your remote, it is a nice sturdy remote in your hand. It has the steering wheel here, and it has your forward and reverse acceleration and your trigger. So that's pretty good, nice and secure. All right, let's open up these other 2 boxes. See what else we get inside here. So this is your camera. That is pretty awesome looking. It's got a nice little antenna that's there. And I believe that will just slide into here on top. And then that's going to give you a really awesome point of view when you're driving around, for sure. And it does have a little memory card that you can put here in the back to help you with your recording and stuff. So I'm gonna have to, I think I got an extra card around here somewhere. We'll have to look. So I'll have to put an SD card in there so we can record. And then it has the power plug, which goes right here on the side. So you want to plug that in, and that will supply power to the camera. while it's sitting here on board riding around. Get that plugged in okay. There we go. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And it does kind of like lock into position, so make sure you're pushing it all the way forward so that way it doesn't kind of like jump off on you. So that's nice and tight. And then this is a I guess this is an adjustable mount that you can put on there as well. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. So you can adjust that however you want. So like you can actually probably, well, let me look through the booklet with you as well. Like I said, this is brand new to me, so I'm just going to go through all the features as well. But let's see what, let me see what, oh, okay, they went in there pretty tight. So let's see how that hooks in there. So this is going to go through all your different modes, what you have to do, your batteries, how the remote works, how to charge it up. So it goes through your transmitter, equipment, general information, and then it goes into your different language in the back. So put that off to the side. Let's see what else we get in this box. So, oh, okay. So we get a second battery, which is awesome. That's very cool, very nice. Thank you, DRC, for that. All right, then that was everything out of that box. So we're kind of done with that. Camera operation. So this is going to go through the different features of the camera. So basically, showed you where to plug it in, how to hook it up. It's got, like I said, it has kind of a locking tab in the front. So when a camera's in, it's going to be nice and secure and not be bouncing around and coming out. So it takes a little bit of pressure to push that back off. It does say it goes up and down. Oh yeah, there we go. So you can adjust the angle of your camera, and that is a pretty stiff. But I like kind of like that point of view. But you can have it pointing up, almost to a 45-degree angle that you can see from the top camera view. So this is going to be the application that you're going to download, iOS or your Android. And then yeah, that's basically it. Alright, so we're going to track down a SD card that we're going to put in there. But in the meantime, I'm going to scan this little QR code. Let's bring up my camera. I'm going to hover it over, and then it's going to say View and Play Store. So we're going to go there. DRC D2 is what you're going to be looking for. Let me try to make sure I don't have the camera glare in there. You can hit Install. It's going to start installing the app for you. So it's 42.97 megs. So that should go pretty fast. And I didn't see anything in there about this mount. Zip around. Oh, I know what this is. That is the camera mount for your remote control, so you can mount your phone. So you can have cool view of what you're viewing. So if you're going around a blind corner, you can't see, that's what that's for. Okay, so our app is almost ready. Alright, installing. Okay, then we're going to open the app, and it's basically going to want you to connect to your camera. So what you're going to be doing is, let's plug the battery in, and we'll get the camera part going. I think we got enough juice in here now. So that is that. Get this battery lined up the right way in here. There we go. Okay. Had my orientation a little off there. Okay, so this compartment goes here. That snaps back down. And then we have our screwdriver. Plug this back in. Alright, let's turn on our... Then you can see the red light on the camera. You can see the lights are ready to go on that. And then we're not going to turn on the remote yet, but let's look for the camera. So you want to go into your Wi-Fi connections. And then basically refresh. And then you'll see the DRC 1080p. And then whatever your serial number is to your vehicle. That's going to be DRC. We're going to connect. Checking the quality of the connection, and then it's going to be connected. So we are going to jump back into the app. So this is what we have. So we're going to go to video, and it looks like it's going to give you a quick little commercial in there on everything. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Right, so we go back out. We'll hit start. While using this app, allow. Again, your own personal preferences here. And then that is going to be, you should log on to your camera here any second. Oh, and it will act as a remote too. So once you turn those controllers on there. And, oh, that's pretty cool. It has a, looks like it has a VR mode on it too. We're going to go back out, back in. There we go. Okay. So, looks like I had to go back out and back in, but that is a awesome, cool view of that. And we're going to get we'll get the recording of that here shortly. And it does have a VR mode, so when you hit that VR little symbol there, if you have like one of those desktop goggles that you can put your smartphone in, you'll be able to see that, like that first person point of view. That is really exciting. Alright, so that is pretty cool. So you get to see my my camera rig over there. Then we'll turn on the remote. So that is really cool. That is ready to go. So let's get a memory card for that, and then we'll go outside. We'll zip around, and then I'll show you what the actual footage looks like from the onboard camera, which is absolutely awesome. Anyway, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, so I have already inserted the SD card here, but this is basically where you are putting the card and its orientation, so you can kind of see that. So push it into, you hear the little click, and then we are going to basically turn the vehicle on, and you'll be able to see the camera power on that. And then we're going to go back into our app, and we are going to look for the connection. So let's get that little messenger thing out of the way, and we are going to go into our Wi-Fi settings, refresh it, and we're going to find a DRC 1080. So it's connecting. Checking the quality of your internet connection. Obviously it's not going to find an internet connection because it's going to be going through the Wi-Fi. Okay, and then we can go back into our app, hit start, hit start again. Okay, so that is our camera ready to go. So we are going to set this camera rig up on that. And then you can adjust it in the back. So it's nice and tight. So try to take a little practice. I'm going to actually loosen this, push it down a little bit more, and then tighten it. So now we have our bird's eye view of the camera. And what we can do is you hit record. So that means it's going to be recording, and then you have your little timestamp down here at the bottom. And then you are turning your remote on. And then you are ready to go. Pickup truck. Yeah, let's go up towards the street so we get a little bit smoother of an image. Anyway, Brian from Garage Wall. Thanks for watching, and be safe out there.